Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra Bazell, also known as Sierra the BB Doula, and today I want to talk to you about anemia. But first, before I do, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel and share this if you find the information valuable. Today I want to talk to you about anemia because I recently went to the doctor to get my blood work done, and I found out once again that I am anemic. My hemoglobin levels are a little bit low, and I want to share with you some of the things that I'm doing to fix it, as well as share one of my juicing recipes. So let's talk a little bit about anemia. But before we do, remember that I am not a medical professional. I am a health coach, I'm an herbalist, and I am a fertility and birth doula. However, I am not a medical professional. I'm not a doctor. So this is all just information about what I'm doing for myself, and you are more than welcome to use this information. But remember, I am not a doctor, okay? All right, now, what is anemia? Well, anemia is when your blood levels are off. Usually it's going to be your red blood cells. There'll be a problem with them. And this is caused by many different things. But if your hemoglobin levels are low, or your hematocrit levels are low, these can be tested in your blood work. And hemoglobin is a protein that is found within your blood. And this protein helps carry oxygen to your blood and throughout the body and throughout your cells. And if these levels are low, then they can cause problems with your organs and other things within your body because they won't be getting enough oxygen. So this is why this is a huge problem. And if it gets too bad, it can cause symptoms and lead to some bigger issues. So it's important that you get these things handled if you can. Now, this is an issue that I've had for a while off and on, because when I was younger, I used to have really bad menstrual cycles, and it's something that I've struggled with for a while. My hemoglobin levels are not super low. They are about 3 points too low, so I'm not too bad this time. It's been worse. But now I am really focusing on doing the things that I need to do in order to fix it. One of the reasons why I believe my hemoglobin levels got a little bit lower is because I was eating less meat. And I'm not a person that eats a lot of meat anyway, so it probably has a factor to play. My B12 levels are okay, not great. And because of that, I need to increase my iron levels, my B12 and my iron levels. So my doctor told me to just use over-the-counter iron, but for me, that can lead to stomach issues such as constipation, and constipation is not fun. So along with taking an iron supplement, and I do a liquid iron supplement, I am doing things like juicing, eating more green leafy vegetables, eating things like beets, and getting more vitamin C, because all of those things can help when you have an iron deficiency. I am also now taking a B12 supplement to try to help as well. But you will know that you have an iron deficiency because you will have cold extremities, like your hands and feet will always be cold. Mine are kind of cold, but not as much as they have been before, because again, my iron levels are not as bad as they have been before. You can also have shortness of breath. You can be really tired and fatigued, which is something that I have been before in the past. It's really, again, not as bad as it has been before. But I'm still working on it. And this is something that my dad has dealt with before. So some of the research says that it could be hereditary, maybe not. But either way, I'm working on it, and I want to share with you what I'm doing and what kind of juices I'm making. So this is just one juice recipe, and I'll be back to share with you about some of the other things that I'm doing and kind of give you an update on how things are going, because I have to go back to the doctor in 3 months. So just know that even people who take their health seriously and people that are health coaches and that are doing things like using herbs and supplements and trying to eat well and exercise and all of those things, we still have issues too. I'm still a normal human being. I still have problems, but you want to make sure that your iron levels are good, especially if you're trying to conceive or if you're pregnant or something like that. And I know that a lot of my followers are trying to get pregnant or they are pregnant. So this is why I want to share with you all what I'm doing. And I have had to do it before, again, to get those iron levels back up. So here's what I'm doing, and I hope you enjoy my juice recipe. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. This is my spinach. I put maybe about 2 cups of spinach that I packed down into my blender, and now I'm going to add some water and blend it on high, and then I'm going to juice my apples and my lemon. My juicer does not happen to juice greens very well, so I do my greens this way and then add it to the other things that I juiced. So now I have added some water to my spinach, and I'm going to blend on high, and my vodka did not blend very long, just enough to get it liquefied. And now I'm going to go to my juicer and juice the rest of the things that I will be adding. So here is my juicer, and these are the apples and lemons that I'm going to add to my